All right, folks, we have some pretty interesting development going on the background of things when it comes to this whole play and this whole situation on AMC. Well, it seems like Citadel said yesterday that he's quite fine with payment for order flow totally getting banned. Well, it's really weird as a statement because a couple of months ago, this is not at all what he was saying about this same payment for order flow structure. So I think when we get into the details, you will see with me that maybe there is actually a reason behind this flip-flopping on the whole opinion about this whole thing, which I believe is one of the main issue why AMC hasn't been priced at a share price it is supposed to be priced. So let's get into it. I'm going to share exactly what he said. So this was from the Economic Club of Chicago where he appeared yesterday. And payment for order flow is a cost to me, which is true because they are paying Robinhood mainly and other brokerages are also doing the same thing. So as an expense, it's true that it's a cost to him. But he said also that, so if you are going to tell me that by regulatory fiat, that one of my major items expense disappears, I'm okay with that. Yes. But let's look at what he said on this exact structure a couple of months ago, and that was back in February. You can see that this article is from February. Citadel's Ken Griffin defends controversial Wall Street practice, says firm will adapt if it were outlawed. Well, this was back when everybody was kind of testifying, and the lawmakers had him and Robinhood CEO to testify around these whole trading restrictions. But he said that payment for order flow has been expressly approved by the SEC. It's a customary practice within the industry, so we are simply playing by the rules. He also said, if they choose to change the rules of the road, well, we need to drive on the left side versus the right side, and that's fine with us. More importantly, I do believe that payment for order flow has been an important source of innovation in the industry, and they drove the industry towards a $0 commission, and this has been a big win for American investors. This is also something he mentioned here when you read the full article, and he really feel like despite the fact that he will be okay with a ban on payment for order flow model, he's still thinking that this has been a very good thing for democratizing finance in America. And if this is the price to pay in order for this democratization in finance to remain, well, it's also good because that's going to be a win-win for everybody. So what actually changed in between February and now? Because this is not actually the first time he mentioned something or kind of flip-flop back and forth on what he really thinks about payment for order flow. This is another extract from a letter that Citadel sent to the SEC back in 2004. And you can see that they're saying actually the firm quote rule will best serve liquidity and transparency if it applied to all listed option orders types up to the displayed size of any quote. The practice of payment for order flow creates serious conflicts of interest and should be banned. Internalization without meaningful price improvement reduces competition, limits price discovery, and leads to market fragmentation and should be banned. The commission should not yet require the list of option markets to quote and in decimal because decimalization will overload systems already in place. Well, 2004, no. SEC should not do it at all because it is totally against market transparency, competition, etc., etc. February 2021, well, SEC won't start looking into this because of AMC and GameStop. He says, well, it's a rule and we are simply playing by the rule. And if the rule changes, then we're going to just shift, but we are staying on the same path, the same road. And this is the issue, guys. Because of this payment for order flow, orders of retailers in AMC and GameStop are being rerouted, and that's why the share price is not actually reflecting the supply and the demand. That's why I keep mentioning, and I will keep mentioning this as far as it's true, AMC should be trading at least triple digits because people and buyers and the buying pressure continuously getting in week after week. All right. So the very fact that there is a change into his opinion about this, I'm wondering, and this is my opinion, I'm wondering if it's also because the SEC started looking a couple of days ago into the trades on AMC from some of the top executives at Robinhood. And maybe also because they started investigating into this since April and March, GameStop and AMC, maybe they are on the brink of coming up with something. And that's why he's positioning himself or kind of preparing the clients that maybe it's gonna be a bad thing because we are gonna do this other thing. We're gonna shift our structure. We're gonna adjust the way we operate, but this are gonna be a bad thing for Robinhood, even though they already said that they're gonna actually think of doing something else in order to adjust also if the SEC was to ban payment for order flow. But I think, and this is my opinion, guys, again, I think maybe the SEC is onto something here, or maybe something has changed. Hence, having Ken Griffin coming up in public and saying that, hey, look, if that's what it's going to cost, if that's going to go, then we're fine with it. But maybe the coming days will tell us exactly what is going on. But it seems like a shift might be coming and the share price might finally be able to be priced at where it's supposed to.